Hey, what's up guys, this is Vimal here and welcome back to TRHD. Today I have an awesome laptop to show you guys. It's a new gaming laptop from Asus and this model offers some killer specs for the price that literally blows out the competition. This is Asus's new TUF series FX504 gaming laptop. I'm very excited to unbox and show it to you all, so let's get started with the video. The laptop comes in this sort of box packing. You've got the Asus branding here and some pictures of Gears of War 4 and Age of Empires on the front. Let's flip over the box and check out the specs of this laptop. The model of this laptop is FX504G. It comes in black color and has a 15.6-inch Full HD LED backlit ultra slim display. My model has a GTX 1050 Ti. You also get a GTX 1060 model. It's powered by Intel's i7-8750H 6-core 12-thread 8th gen CPU and has 8GB DDR4 RAM. Coming to the storage, there's a 128GB PCIe SSD and 1TB FireCuda hard drive, which is very fast compared to the regular hard drives. And this laptop comes with a 3-cell 48Wh battery. So those were the specs of this laptop. Now let's get started with the unboxing. On opening the box, we've got the laptop at the top. Wow, the design looks really good from the top. Let me take it out and show you. The laptop does feel a bit heavy in the hand. It weighs around 2.3 kgs. So here is the Asus FX504 gaming laptop. We'll check out the laptop in a moment. First, let's see what else do we have in the box. You've got some paperwork here. It's a user manual and a warranty guide. Make sure to read it for all the info on the product. Along with that, you get an AC power adapter for charging the laptop. It's a 19V 6.3 amp power adapter and a mains cord for the adapter. So these were all the items we got in the box. Now let's check out the laptop. On opening the laptop, there's a piece of cotton sheet on the keyboard to protect the screen, and this is how beautiful our FX504 looks like. It's got an all black design with red accents to give it a total gaming look. Now let's check out the laptop from different angles and talk about the design and the build quality. So the Asus TUF Gaming FX504 looks like this from the top. It's got a beautiful Asus logo at the center that glows in red color when you power it on. The top panel is entirely made of metal and has a beautiful brushed aluminum finish on it. And as you can see on all the four corners, you've got this dual streak design that gives a premium look to the laptop. The status LED indicators are at the bottom left corner. Let me give you a closer look at them. You've got a total of 4 indicators here. This is the power indicator, charging indicator, HDD and the airplane mode. On the left side, you've got a bunch of connectivity ports. There's a DC in port, Ethernet port, HDMI port, one USB 2.0 port, 2 USB 3.1 ports, and a 3.5mm audio jack. On the extreme right, you've got a sideward facing speaker. This laptop has stereo speakers and the second speaker is placed on the other side. There's nothing else over here except a Kensington lock. Now let me show you the top part near the hinge. This is where you have 2 large exhausts to let the heat escape. Now let me show you how the bottom looks like. The bottom part is made of high quality plastic and has lots of vent for thermal management. This laptop has a special hypercool technology for improved cooling and system stability. We'll talk about that later in the video. You also have 4 rubber foot pads on all the 4 corners of the laptop. So that was our overview on the design and the build quality of the FX504. I love the design of this laptop, looks stylish, feels premium and has a tough build quality. So this is how the laptop looks like when you open it. The laptop looks decent, but I have to say it's got quite thick bezels. The company should have got with slightly thinner bezels. Never mind, let's check out the display. It's got a 15.6-inch 16:9 LED backlit Full HD display with anti-glare coating on it. And guys, you know what's the best part about this display? It's got 120Hz refresh rate with 3 millisecond response time. Holy smokes, that is totally awesome for gaming. At the top, you've got a HD webcam and few sensors beside that. There's also an Asus logo on the bottom bezel. So that was about the top part. Now let's check out the other half. The second half of the laptop looks absolutely gorgeous. It's got a futuristic design with circuit streaks on the left and right corners, while the remaining part has a nice brushed aluminum-like finish on it. You've got all the features of this laptop on the bottom right, and here is the trackpad and a beautiful red and black themed backlit gaming keyboard above that. The power button is at the top right, and there's also one more vent here to let the heat escape. So that was our detailed look at the laptop. Now let's talk about the trackpad. This laptop has a good quality trackpad. It's big in size, the surface feels smooth and works very well. I didn't face any dead zones while using it. The buttons on the trackpad also felt nice and clicky. Coming to the keyboard, it's got this awesome looking desktop inspired keyboard to give you the best gaming experience. The quality of the keys is very nice, has a lifespan of 20 million clicks with a key travel of 1.8 mm. On the overall, it's a good keyboard and feels comfortable while using it. Also, did I tell you that this keyboard is also backlit? Yes, it's a backlit keyboard, but it only supports red color. I wish it had RGB lighting. The brightness of the lighting effect can be controlled with the function button just like this. Now let's talk about the display. The FX504 has a 15.6-inch 16:9 LED backlit Full HD display. Now what makes this display special for gaming is that 120Hz refresh rate. With a 3 millisecond response time and capable of displaying 120 frames per second, this display makes games look buttery smooth. You will totally love gaming on this laptop. We'll jump to the gaming section later, and talking about watching media, the display is quite good. It's got 130% sRGB wide color gamut that provides good contrast and color and is great for media viewing. Now I've got the high-end model with 120Hz display that looks as good as an IPS panel, but if you're considering to get the cheaper model, then you won't get this good display on it. It also has anti-glare matte finish on it to cut down unwanted reflections, which can be quite annoying while gaming. Talking about the viewing angles were decent, but if you see the laptop screen from extreme angles, the colors get washed out and the picture looks faded. The discoloration happens more when you view it from top than when viewed from left or right. Now let me tell you about the speakers. It's got stereo side-facing speakers, and I have to tell, I was quite impressed by the speakers. The audio quality was good and the distortion was very less even at max volume. The speakers on this laptop are powered by DTS, and you've got a lot of EQ options in the app. Plus it also has DTS Headphone X that gives you a 7.1 channel surround sound experience while gaming. Just check out this audio clip.
Directions and even tilt it up or down. If the gimbal is in some odd positions and you want to bring it back to its initial state, just double tap the trigger at the back. Very simple, right? Now let me tell you about the next feature. It's called the Lakh.
Now let's talk about the benchmarks. I've ran Geekbench 4 on it, and it got a single core score of about 4374 and a multi-core score of 16723. Nothing less expected from the new 8th Gen i7. And it got an OpenCL score of about 85303. I have the 1050 Ti model. There's also a 1066GB variant. This laptop handles graphic intensive games very well at 1080p. Let me play a game and show you how it performs. Let's start off with my all-time favorite Battlefield 1. We're playing this game at 1080p ultra graphic settings. Just check out the gameplay. And by the way, I'm using this Xbox joystick to play the game. So let's get started. This laptop handles graphic intensive games very well at 1080p resolution. Just look at that gameplay. It looks buttery smooth. I don't know if you guys are able to see that 120Hz smoothness in the video, but trust me, it looks like candy to my eye. Playing AAA title games in 1080p at high graphic settings, I was getting around 50 to 60 FPS, but if you lower down the graphics, you'll easily hit 120 FPS. On the overall, you'll definitely enjoy playing games on this laptop. To get the best gaming experience, I would suggest you to get the 1066GB variant. Now let's talk about the battery life. The FX504 has a 3-cell 48Wh battery, and the battery life was not that good. If you play games on it in high performance mode with the screen brightness set to 60%, you'll get only about 30 minutes of battery life. But other than gaming, if you use it for day-to-day tasks like browsing the net, watching YouTube with the screen brightness set to 50%, then you'll get about 4 to 5 hours of battery life. So that was my review on the Asus TUF FX504 gaming laptop. It's a really good gaming laptop for the price. The build quality is nice, the display is good, the speakers are decent, and the gaming performance was also satisfying. The only thing I felt was the battery life could have been better. The rest everything else was fine. The pricing of this gaming laptop starts from 64,000 rupees and my model costs about 80,000 rupees. And for that price, you're getting a very reasonable laptop with great specs. I'll just leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check it out there. So that was it for today. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos. And I'll see you in the next one.